Alright, kind of try and put this AEM wideband in next. If you don't have a bung in your exhaust, gonna have to weld that one in. We've got a aftermarket exhaust. So already went ahead and popped the wideband in. I think it was a 14mm for that plug, and then a 22 for the wideband. There's a little, we'll look at it on the other side, but there's a little plug or something that they got in here underneath the brake booster that this boost gauge electronic wiring is going to. So I'm gonna just go in through that same hole, and then we'll put the wires up in the dash. There's already a spot over there. All right, this is what I found under the dash where the boost gauge wiring was coming through. Looks like it's just a little plug where they cut out some of the wires. I think I might be able to squeeze the wideband wires in this little groove with the boost gauge wires as well. It was just right up here above the brake and clutch pedal, and it looks like it's just a little plug. I used a screwdriver just to pop it out. All right, just finishing up here. We got our wideband wire coming through the firewall right there with that boost gauge wire. Tied up all the wires right there. Used a fuse tap, or this existing fuse tap that went to the boost pressure gauge and tied into that. And then there is a ground wire. Not sure we're gonna be able to see this, but it's up there. All right, you can see that ground wire going up there. And there's a little 10mm nut and stud right there that we've got it grounded to. That's the ground for the boost gauge and the wideband gauge. And then we do have the extra wideband wire, so you can connect serial, or I think whatever the other one is for the AEM standalone, to get AFRs in your standalone there or tuning laptop. And then we just ran the wires. Through the dash there, and have our wideband here. Not centered. Maybe put a little piece of double-sided sticky tape there to get it to stay where it needs to be. And then turn the key on, and both the boost gauge and wideband turn on. I think it has to go through a heat cycle to get an accurate reading there. Do have a battery tender on the battery, so we should be good there. Battery tender on the battery. I think the last things to do is put this cylinder 4 cooling mod on, put the intercooler on, connect those two vacuum lines, clamp down the upper and lower radiator hoses, fill it with coolant, fill it with oil, put the belts on, and I think that is it. There are two connectors, obviously connect the intake there, two connectors over here that are not plugged in. One, not sure if we can see that one right there. Empty plug. I'm not sure if that needs a plug or if it was just empty. And then another one right down here, right there. I'm not sure if that goes to anything, if it's like an automatic transmission type deal or what's going on there. If you have any ideas, drop them in the comments, but hopefully we'll be trying to start this up soon.